It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rechtenwald. This is Scooter. Whoop, whoop. Scott Callies.
What's that?
The only.
Scooter.
The one and only Scott
The
Callies.
one and only, yep. Broke the mold. I don't blame him. It's like, well, messed up on this one.
No retries.
Next. Yeah, next.
Are you the oldest?
Am I the oldest? No, I'm the baby of the family.
Oh, you the baby.
I'm the baby of the family.
Should have broke the mold before you then. How many are there?
I got a brother, Brian, that lives in Memphis.
Yeah.
And he's a little older than me. And then I had another brother that was adopted,
Okay.
Mark, and he has passed away many years ago.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they should have just had Brian as an only.
Yeah, probably. They messed up when they kept going.
Grammy and Papa are watching this, so we'll have to just say hi to them. And
Yes. Good morning, Grammy and Popper. I also have to say good morning to Gigi. She watches every day.
yeah,
Yeah.
who's Gigi?
Libby's mom.
Libby's mom.
Yep.
Okay, well, good deal.
So good morning, Gigi. Good morning, Grammy, and good morning, Popper.
That's it?
That's it. That's all I got.
The rest of the family tree just falls by the leaves.
Oh, yeah. They don't watch. They know better.
They know better. Never know what's going to happen.
They're smarter than the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Did you have a good weekend?
I did. I got to see my son for a little bit. Of course, he's at Fayetteville at college and stuff, and they had some big thing they were doing down in south of Harrison somewhere, middle of nowhere. They were doing a big camp out thing, and then we met him yesterday out over in Harrison and kind of hung out with him for a little bit.
See, now I don't understand.
Okay.
You're living in Fayetteville.
Yes.
You're going to college
Yes.
sometimes. And then you're going to drive south of Harrison to camp for one night
Yes.
and then go back on the next day.
And I don't know the whole point of this. It was, to be honest with you, but he had to go as part of the. He's a
Scribe?
no, what do you call that? Sigma Pi or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. He's just low man on the totem pole. And
they told him everybody of the had to go. So there was a bunch of them. He said.
Don't understand. But that's okay.
But to each his own. I don't know.
It's just a long way to go for a little overnight camp.
I agree.
A lot of work to do to set up camp for a one-nighter.
I agree. But when you got people that have to set it up for you, it's not so bad. So Austin was stuck as
He's
low
probably
man on the
one
totem
setting
pole.
it up for
yes,
them. Yeah.
he's the low man on the totem pole right now.
Yeah,
so,
set it
yeah.
up, break it down.
Yeah, clean it up, clean
it
everything
up, do
up.
the cooking.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That's about how it goes.
And how much does that cost a year?
I don't even know. I don't know.
You didn't realize that he was going for camping 101, right?
There you go. I give them credit though. They spent as a group. They spent a lot of time studying as a group. They got to spend a lot of time, and their grades are a big thing. Maintaining decent grades and to be in it. So, I think there's some pluses to it, but it takes up a lot of time right now.
And they get the bestest girls, right?
There you go. I don't know about all that, but
How about morning prayer from Hospice of the Ozarks?
all right.
Hospice of the Ozark, 870-508-1771. Greg Wood and his staff will be glad to help you, you and your family. And if you have a loved one that's been diagnosed with a terminal illness, give Hospice of the Ozark. They'll be glad to help you. They'll be glad to help the patient deal with end time things and anything in between.
They're great people, though. If
Good
you ever had to use them, you hope you never do. But when you do. But when it comes down to it, you're glad they're there because they are amazing for what they do. They really are.
There you go. Morning prayer. Lord, we just thank you for the day that you've given us. Lord, we thank you for the great weather over the weekend. Lord, we just pray that you will continue to lead, guide, direct us, keep us safe. Lord, we just pray that you will be with the students, be with the administration, be with our government, whether it's federal, state, county, or local level. Lord, we just pray that you'll remind them that they're making decisions that affect everyone, not just their pocketbooks, Lord. And we just thank you for everything that you do for us. And it's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771 is their phone number. Give them a call. Now we'll have a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. Be back in just a moment.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the weather, the updates, the lake levels, all that good stuff, the forecast, all brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. RetiredToArkansas.net is their website. Go there, click on live views, and this is what you see today. Scooter?
It's a little foggy.
Somebody took the center of our picture away.
Yeah, the fog did.
The frog laid right in there.
That's amazing. That's just
pretty cool.
How it's laid down in.
Mm-hmm. That's what they call fog setting in.
There you go.
Yeah. Somebody needs to paint that. That'd be pretty nifty. You do have the old Witch's Hat water tower standing up out there.
Barely.
On that little knoll there. What you generally look at is this. If you have it, maybe something. There you go. This is a still shot of the White River from the Marion County side of Arkansas back in the Baxter County side. That is the city of Cotter. You've got Contractors Trust to your right with the Railroad Museum over there. City of Mountain Home will be far off to your right. State of Missouri is straight ahead. City of Bull Shoals will be far to your left. The Rainbow Bridge is there to your left as well. Just a beautiful shot of the White River, brought to you daily by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 870-405-0793. RetiredToArkansas.net is their website. Go there, click on MLS listings, see what's available in our area. If you like something that you see, give them a call. Again, their number is 870-405-0793. I'll run through some temperatures. Currently in Mountain Home at 65, Harrison is 67, Batesville 67, Yellville 64. Marshall is 66, Salem 64, Mountain View is 66, Calco Rock 65, West Plains, Missouri is 64, Springfield, Missouri is 59, Poplar Bluff, Missouri is 65, St. Louis, Missouri is 64. Take a look at the radar. Currently on the nationwide radar, it's got some rain up in Oregon and Washington, some over on the other side around New York and Pennsylvania, some in some in Wisconsin and Minneapolis, Minnesota. Dallas, Texas got a little bit of rain going through there today, as does Louisiana, some in Alabama. We're going to zoom into the great state of Arkansas, see what it looks like corner to corner. Currently from Rogers to Blytheville, from Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith to Memphis, Conway to Little Rock, Hot Springs to Pine Bluff. Everything looks pretty clear. A little bit of rain going to be popping up along I-30 around noon today. Nothing too exciting, I don't imagine. Currently down in the southern part of Arkansas, south of Greenville, Mississippi, there's a little bit of rain that's going to dissipate, be gone out of the area by about 9:30 this morning. Other than that, state of Arkansas looks pretty clear. Watches and warnings. Let's see what we got here. Dense fog advisory for northwest Arkansas, eastern portion of Oklahoma, southwest Missouri, up here in the Dakotas and Minnesota. Got some heavy rains over here on the west coast, which is okay. They can use that water. Other than that, it looks pretty good. 7-day forecast. Patchy fog, then sunny today, high of 83. Mostly clear tonight, low of 60. Tuesday, sunny, high of 85. Tuesday night, mostly clear, low of 61. Wednesday, sunny, high of 85. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low of 61. Thursday, sunny, high of 85. Clear Thursday night, low of 62. Friday, sunny, high of 85. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 63. Saturday, sunny, high near 85. Mostly clear and low of 62 Saturday night. And next Sunday, sunny and high of 84. So it looks like a good clear week.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that. Might be able to get something done for a change. Algae report. Tree pollen is none today, none tomorrow, none on Wednesday. Grass is moderate today, none tomorrow, none on Wednesday. Ragweed. High.
Yep, it's that time of year.
It's the ragweed time of year. High today, high tomorrow, and high on Wednesday. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk, 553.59, which is 1.59 above full pool of 552. Currently not available for generation. Lake Bull Shoals, 656.84, which is 2.16 below full pool of 659. So Bull Shoals staying down pretty low
Yeah, both of them came up a little bit, though, since Friday.
for a few days.
Yep.
I'll be darned. Let's take a look here. I believe that's about all we've got for lake levels, dam reports, and the weather updates, and a little bit of a forecast. All brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is her number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is her website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to assist you. Give them a call. This is the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June. Up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse. With no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
Have you? What?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Mower Warehouse. Mower Warehouse is located on Highway 178 East out toward the bypass here in Mountain Home. But never fear, you'll know you're there when you see the mowers in the air.
See mowers everywhere.
Last
We
week
still got them everywhere.
Last week for the rebates.
It is. Last week to save pretty good money on them. The rebates, they got rebates. Most of them are like $500 off. There is some that are $1,000 for the bigger commercial mowers, but they've got in-house financing they can do. They can get you taken care of and get you in a mower without killing your pocketbook. Pocketbook. That's right. Your wallet.
Your wallet. They work on weed eaters, blowers, parts, sales, service. They've got it all there at Mower Warehouse.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop. If you can't get your mower to them, give them a call. They'll be glad to come pick it up, repair it, bring it back to you. Even if it just needs a service, they'll come out and get it. Be glad to bring it back to you and make sure you're up and running and able to finish out the season. Mowing season's almost winding down.
Yeah, but then you got leaf cleaning up season.
I hope not. Let's see what we got happening in the community. We've got a La Torcha Brick Oven Pizza Trunk or Treat, which will be October the 28th from 4 to 8 with a bounce house, face painting, cupcakes and cookies, hot chocolate costume contest, raffle, door prizes, giveaways, all kinds of stuff happening at Brick Oven Pizza. They're in the front of the new Tractor Supply store. I think they're changing that name. It'll come up October 1st.
Yep.
It'll be Tractor Supply. They're next to McDonald's. The youth center's got a trunk or treat coming on as well.
On the 14th.
They're going to have their walkthrough.
They are. They're back to walkthrough instead of the drive-through. They are going to still have hot dogs and stuff, and they got candy for the kids. And then
Are they hot dogs or fingers?
Good question. I got to see what they got. But they'll have candy and stuff, and you can kind of walk through all the different booths like normal and get candy and talk to people and stuff like that. And then if you choose to, they've got a haunted trail that we'll be running, and it's a lot of fun. I'm glad that we're back on foot for the haunted trail. It'll be pretty cool.
Be a good time.
Yes, we do it right behind the youth center. They got that corner with the woods. There's a trail that goes through the woods. That's where they do it.
And you do a haunted trail there?
Yes, sir.
Just by yourself, or you have help?
Oh no, I got a lot of help. We've done it for quite a few years, and I'm glad to see it back.
But you missed the last couple, correct?
Yeah, they did the haunted drive-through, and it's just not the same.
Yeah.
You're just kind of out in the open, and
there's no scare factor to it.
And it was earlier, so it wasn't at night, and the scare factor kind of went away. So I am excited that we're back to walking through and scaring them.
The real thing?
The real thing.
Be fun.
So I got to get my chainsaws out.
Just take the chains off?
Yeah.
That'll be at the youth center?
Yes.
Cooper Park?
Yep. And they'll guide you through. There'll be signs and stuff where to pull into and how to guide through the walkthrough part. And if you got kids that don't want the scary part of it, no problem. That's a completely kind of separate thing, so they can still walk through, get their candy, do their little trick-or-treat thing, and get everything without doing that.
The Lake Norfolk Dam Road, which is Highway 177 across Lake Norfolk Dam, will begin closing. It'll be closed today at 6:30 all the way through September 30th. At 5 o'clock, they will be deploying equipment used to perform routine maintenance. There, the closure is coordinated with emergency services and law enforcement, so you will have to take the bypass around to get to the other side of the lake.
And that's Norfolk?
Lake Norfolk. They were closed last week as well, or a week before last.
Yeah.
They were closed on the 21st for a few days, but this is going to be a full closure.
Oh, okay.
Full closure from the 25th at 6:30 to the 30th at 5 o'clock to remove some equipment that they're using for routine maintenance. We went down there Saturday night, and they've got cranes and semi-trailers parked all over that little overlook there. They're all over down there. So they're getting prepared. They should have started this morning about 6:30, and just
awesome.
Plan extra time. If you have to go that way and get across the dam normally, you're going to have to take Jordan Road, and it's going to add it's going to add 30 minutes to your trip, minimum 30 minutes. So that's there you go. It's going to be annual report by the Flippin School Board will be presented tonight. That will be at 6 o'clock at the administration building. Items on the agenda will be principal's report, Flippin Promise Scholarship, approval for the school year 23-24, the budget, the annual report to the public, Hall of Fame inductees, student transfers, and scheduling school board pictures for October. That's going on tonight at the Flippin School Board meeting. See what else we got happening here. I'm guessing that's probably about all we want to talk about. I don't like harping on all the negative stuff, so we'll just leave it at that. That's community news and happenings, brought to you by Moore Warehouse of Mountain Home, Highway 178 East, out toward the bypass, about a quarter mile on the right-hand side of the road. You'll know you're there when you see the mowers in the air. Mower Warehouse. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a bit.
Ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Monday morning sports update. Scooter, Mountain Home had a pretty good game against Russellville Friday.
Yeah, pulled it out with a kick at the end, and that was pretty cool.
Could have been a lot different.
Could have been. There was a lot of mistakes still.
We had greasy hands.
Yeah.
We just couldn't hold on to a catch.
Yep. Yeah, we had a couple interceptions, and there were, like I said, there's some things that need to be cleaned up.
We had 5 turnovers.
Yep.
Do you know, we were at Brick Oven Pizza after the ball game with some people from Russellville, and we were talking about it. You know what the chances of winning after having 5 turnovers is in high school football?
Probably pretty low.
Less than 5%.
About to say, probably pretty low.
Less than 5%. Mountain Home ends up winning the ball game, 24-21. Chris Hubbard had a great game.
He did. Chris Hubbard, he's just a tank.
I called him the Franco Harris of the high school days, because you remember Franco Harris, or is that before your time?
Before my time. I don't remember him though.
Well, Franco Harris was like from the 70s.
Okay.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers, just a fullback that he just won't stop running. I mean, just one of those guys. But it was a great game. You know, you got to give Hannaford credit. He always has that clutch one. Yeah. He's had at least one good clutch pass this season. Carter Atkins had a couple of good catches as well. Anthony Milborn, Corwin Morris. You know, the receiving squad had a good game, but they could have had a great game. If their hands were a little bit stickier.
You got to give Kelso Hot some.
Yeah, well, I was just going to head that direction. Clock management worked out very good for Mountain Home, and Kelso Hot comes in for the clutch short yardage field goal, which, you know, everybody said, well, that was easy to make. Sometimes they miss those little ones.
It's
a little bit nervous. And
a lot of pressure, a lot of stress when it's down to that. You know,
when the folks are all jumbled up and everybody's wanting to block that ball, and Kelso Hot, number 88, comes in for a nice kick, did a great job to finish off the win for the Bombers. And
then got flattened right afterwards.
Yeah, and that keeps the dream alive. You know, talk about getting flattened. KD Yates took some big hits Friday night.
Yeah, he did.
He took some big hits. Robert Dover has announced that he has intent to sign with SEMO, which is Southeast Missouri State. He has decided to go on there, and he's pretty excited about it. So he has not announced when the signing of his letter of intent will be, but the early signing day is December 30th. The regular signing day is February the 7th. But congratulations to Robert the Dozer Dover, outside linebacker from Mountain Home Bombers, and he will go on to continue his Football playing career at SEMO. You know where SEMO's at?
No.
I don't either. Let me look that up. I say, Cape Girardeau. Cape Girardeau, that's not too far away.
No.
Let's see. Mountain Home High School volleyball team goes 3-2 at Jonesboro Play Day over the weekend. Congratulations to them. I know Mountain Home tennis team played tennis last Thursday, beat Harrison. They're doing very, very well this year. They have a doubles team that is undefeated this year, which is my nephew and his partner, which congratulations to Noah. I call him Charlie. Congratulations to Noah and his partner for being undefeated to this point this year. That was their last home match. It was played here on Thursday. We've got volleyball scheduled for today at West Memphis for the junior high. 3 junior high teams will make the trip over to West Memphis. Other high school matches that are going on: volleyball, Flippin will host Elkins. Yellville Summit will travel to Conway to take on St. Joseph. Bakerfield entertains Bradleyville. Izzard County makes the trip to Marshall. Melbourne heads to Highland, and Valley Springs is home against Huntsville. Other football scores around the area from Friday: Yellville Summit dropped to Perryville 20-0. Batesville got beat by Nettleton 34-20. Let's see here. Izzard County 8-man football. They played Midland. They beat Midland 60-20. Blytheville beat Harrisburg 54-0. Marshall was beat 8-man football. They were beat 56-14 by Corning. Let's see what else I have here. Mountain View beat Fountain Lake 26-0. And I was looking for the Harrison score. West Memphis beat Seven Hills 44-13. Greenwood beat Van Buren 61-17. Highland beat Gosnell 26-25. And it was a nail biter.
Yeah, I would imagine 26-25 down to the wire.
One of their assistant coaches is a Mountain Home alumni, and I coached him when he played Pee Wee for about 4 years, and he's pretty proud of that 26-25 win. They'll be coming over here with their JV. I think next week they'll come over here and play our JV team. The JV game for tonight down in Jacksonville has been canceled. I don't know that they've rescheduled anybody else, but if they do, we'll get that out to you as soon as we can.
We got to wish golf team some luck. They're headed out today to do their state practice.
Yes.
And then tomorrow they will start the state tournament.
Yeah, for the girls.
Yeah.
And then I think the boys are later in the week. So wish them the best of luck. Coach Dunn Leonard and the rest of the guys that do all that traveling with them, we wish them the best of luck in the state tournament, and hope they come back with a big win for sure.
You bet.
You got anything else, Screw?
Nope, that was it.
Yeah, I think we're about to wrap that up. This has been the Monday Morning Sports Update. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back with Coach Steve Jones, Athletic Director of Yellville Summit. Be back in just a moment.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors like German chocolate cake and sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn or at their Harrison address across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental. Let Paradise Cream cater your next event, because you're on your way to paradise.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z team.
Sure. Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Monday Morning Sports.
I'm switching it.
My guest this morning is the athletic director from Yellville Summit Schools, Coach Steve Jones. How are you, sir?
Well, you asked me what was wrong with my arm.
Well, you know,
so let's just get
I was not going to bring it up, but it's pretty obvious on the camera.
You can't not see it, so
yeah,
it's from doing this all the time.
Yeah,
that's what it is. I was just telling you, I had carpal tunnel and ulnar nerve translocation on this arm. It sounds a lot worse than it is, but I thought it might garner some sympathy at home and whatnot. But
no, you still had to do the chores.
I'm still, yes, only half the speed.
Feed the cattle.
Yep.
Walk the horses.
Yes, but anyway, I mean, it's walk the horses. It'll be okay. It's one of those things that you're glad when it's over.
Yeah.
And I did have immediate relief on my hands hurting. So,
really?
Yeah, I did. Even after the surgery, I thought, well, that's a good thing. So anyway,
well, go ahead and give a thank you out to your orthopedic surgeon.
Okay, I didn't know if I could do that or not.
Sure you can.
I just can't say enough about the doctors at Knox Orthopedic. Now you've opened up a can of worms here, because Dr. Knox did a knee surgery for me when I was 17 years old.
Okay.
And that was a long time, like 30-something years ago. I don't know how long ago it was. 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Almost 40. Anyway, and I've had to go back a couple other times for various things, and then Dr. Russ Rawls did this arm for me, and like I said, it was immediate relief.
Yeah, Dr. Rawls did my knee back in July.
He did my knee replacement 2 years ago too.
Okay.
So I just can't say enough good things, and I'm not here to be in advertising or anything, but
no, but I tell you what,
they do a wonderful job.
They do an important job, and they do a lot for the local sports area, because a lot of these parents don't realize that we have someone here locally that can deal with a sports injury. And they'll end up taking their student athlete off to Fayetteville, to Little Rock, to Springfield, or somewhere else, and it can be handled and done right here in town.
And I may be getting this a little bit wrong, but I believe Dr. Knox literally wrote the book on a certain kind of knee surgery.
Okay.
I may be getting that a little bit wrong, but like some kind of published paper on a new way to do something. And like I said, they're just all great. And I tell all our student athletes, that's where and I'm not in the advertising business, but that's where you need to go. Right. Don't run off to Fayetteville or Springfield, like you said. We have the best right here.
Right here.
That's where you need to go.
Well, Coach, what happened Friday night at Perryville?
Well, I'll tell you what, we ran into a buzzsaw, but it was, I'm going to complain a little bit.
Okay.
About officiating before I get me in big trouble. So we're down at Little Rock playing, and last year this team beat us 44-6. So,
there's been some improvement.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We lost 20-0 this Friday, but we were down 6-0 in the first quarter, and we go down to the 2-yard line, and the phantom holding call shows up. It's instead of now you were at second and goal on the 2, now you're at second and 12 on the 12 or whatever it was, and we didn't bounce back. We didn't convert right there, and I think that kind of took a lot of wind out of our sails. I really believe if we score there, even if we tie it up or go up by 2, in sports, both of you know, what's going on up here has a lot to do with everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually had another big play called back, and it starts to weigh on. And you know what? They're probably legit. I'm complaining because I was a visitor, but they were probably legit calls. I don't know. I wasn't right down there on top of it. Anyway, you got these 2 big plays called back, and lose 20-0. And and give Perryville credit. They played great defense and good offense. They were tough to move the ball on. So it was a battle up front. We won a few, they won a few, but we couldn't just sustain that long drive that we needed to.
Mm-hmm.
Not after the first quarter. I think that really messed with us mentally a little bit.
We need to send condolences out to Coach Crane
Yes.
and his family for the passing of his mother.
Mother passed away Thursday before the game, and
mentally that will take stuff out of your players. I don't care who you are.
My dad passed away 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm pretty sure I made a lot of mistakes at work over that 2 weeks because you just, your mind's other places and things. That's been tough.
And anybody that thinks that doesn't affect your team as players, you are wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I'm still so proud of the way our team played, and again against Perryville's good competition. The Mustangs, they're a good team.
Is that your conference opener?
It was our conference opener. We were 4-0 going into there, and they were 2-2, I believe, or maybe 3-1. And it has playoff implications. This is one of those teams we're vying for.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a real word?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that.
It is now.
It may not be, but I've heard it before this, so we're good.
That's one of the teams we're in competition with for playoff spot. So that means we come back home this Friday, and it's homecoming at Yellville, and we're playing the Melbourne Bearcats. And this one just it was big before, but now it got real big.
It just got real big.
Got real big. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of settle in and focus this week, and be direct on here's our task at hand. Here's what we've got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Melbourne always tough. They're going to bring lots of skilled people and linemen that are really good and really athletic and physical. And something we hang our hat on is being physical. I expect it to be a knockdown drag out Friday night. And I don't think either team's going to jump out on the other one. I think it's going to be
nip and tuck.
Yeah, a little bit like that. A little bit like that with Perryville this week, but I think it'll be more so with Melbourne.
What kind of festivities will the school have this week celebrating homecoming?
I'll tell you a quick story after. Well, I will in a minute. I've never told a quick story in my life, have I? Okay.
You set yourself up real well, Coach, and then you just kind of.
Okay, so like all homecomings, it's a huge deal at Yellville. And we have the first thing that goes on. We have the dress-up days.
Okay.
Now, I can't tell you exactly what the dress-up days are. I just look at my calendar every day. So, all right, tomorrow's pajama day or whatever. Here's a story I want to tell. Kids at school, they kind of tease me sometimes because I never dress up for dress-up days.
Okay.
Coach Jones, you're the athletic director. You should, wear your pajamas or whatever. And here's why I don't. Because
you
I
don't
did.
wear pajamas?
Well, no, I have pajamas. Oh, we just went off the rails. About 10 years ago, it was a dress-up day. So it was homecoming week. And I wore and I'm not making this up, my SpongeBob SquarePants pajamas and a sweatshirt to school because it was pajama day and slippers. And that day, I had a parent come in and want to have a parent-teacher conference. You have no authority when you're sitting there in SpongeBob SquarePants pajamas. You cannot be taken seriously. And I thought, never again.
Coach, just you admitting that you own a pair of SpongeBob SquarePants makes me wonder a little bit.
My kids would do that. They'd give me stuff like that for Christmas.
Yeah.
One time, when I had a cell phone, well, I have a cell phone now, but I know how to use it now a little bit, but they put a ringtone on there that was a song called Party in the USA by a girl, Hannah Montana.
Okay.
And I know I take it off. And this went on for like 3 days. I'm sitting here talking to somebody like you, and all of a sudden, Party in the USA. Oh, gosh. Anyway, so that's why I have SpongeBob SquarePants pajamas. Just kids doing stuff like that.
So they'll have dress-up week all week. Will they have a homecoming parade in Yellville?
We do like the pregame, and not a downtown parade, like a parade around the football field, and we do and I'm not sure we're doing this year. I need to check, like a shopping cart parade through the halls and stuff, and then all the kids we have a huge pep rally Friday. It's like a 2-hour pep rally. Well, we'll bring out the maids again and do that sort of thing, and then have some contests and whatnot. So it's a big to do. We don't have a downtown parade.
Mm-hmm.
Does Mountain Home have one?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Maybe we should incorporate
In
that.
fact, their homecoming is next Friday. So.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, who do they play for homecoming?
Little Rock Christian.
Okay.
Which will
be a tough one.
Be a barn burner.
Didn't they beat PA this week?
They did. Huge.
That is huge.
55-13, I believe.
Speaking of other things I get aggravated about.
Okay.
So I'm driving home from our game from Perryville, and I'm with the high school principal. We're riding together. And one of the things as a football coach you enjoy doing on Friday nights is when the game is over, you turn the radio on and listen to all the scores. And I have enjoyed that for 30 plus years. I like that. And I'll even do that at home. So anyway, we're driving back. And for 2 hours straight, all they did was talk about Little Rock Christian beating Pulaski Academy. And then, they'd read a few scores and then they'd talk about that. And I thought, there's other teams in the state. Yes, that's a big win for Little Rock Christian. Good for them. But there's other games going on. And I got aggravated because I didn't think they talked about, the small schools and stuff. But usually they do, so.
Which Little Rock Christian beating Pulaski Academy is going to make it really tough on Mountain Home this week because they play Pulaski Academy at Pulaski Academy.
Okay. Yeah, they're
going to be out for revenge.
Sure they are.
Yeah.
And Pulaski Academy, we used to be in the same district with them at Yellville. And
they've moved up so fast.
Oh, so fast. We, in fact, in 1997, now this is going way back, we went down there and played, and we had just beat Clarksville in the first round of the playoffs. We're in the second round now against Pulaski Academy. And I think, if I'm going to be on referees today, they made a horrible call that I believe cost us the game. One of our kids tackled their player, stripped the ball. Nobody even went down. And our kid took probably 20 steps before they blew a whistle. And that kid was Nathan Kreiner.
Wow.
Who is the soccer coach at Mountain Home right now. I mean, he's gone.
Yeah.
And that delayed whistle, we lost it on the sideline over that. But anyway, I digress.
So where were we?
I'm sorry. We're back to
it's probably time to take a break and catch up.
Oh,
no. We'll be all right. We got a couple more minutes. But the dress-up days you guys have, you have your hallway parade.
Hallway parade, yeah.
Do you have any halftime festivities that'll go on for your homecoming, other than crowning your queen? And
we'll crown the queen before the game, actually.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll have a couple of band performances at halftime and a cheerleader performance, and pretty standard.
Pretty much
fare
a
during
normal halftime show then.
Yeah. So we've got three special nights coming up. We will do our state championship ring presentation to the girls track team week after this. And then, of course, our last home game of the year against Newport will honor our seniors that night.
There you
go. Football season, it's half over.
It is half over.
I mean, it goes like that.
Yep, it's half over already. Now we'll take us a break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June, up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse, with no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Steve Jones, Athletic Director, Yellville Summit Public Schools, is with us. We've been talking football. Let's shift gears. Got the golf team going to the state tournament.
Yes, got the girls golf going to the state tournament today. And they actually left yesterday. They're doing a practice round today. They'll play the actual tournament tomorrow. And it's just outside of Hot Springs. And I cannot, off the top of my head, think the name of the golf course. But anyway, we sent 4 down there for that. So we're pretty excited about that. And our girls were the district runner-up in golf. The boys' golf tournament is next week. And they'll be doing the same thing. They'll leave on Sunday, go do a practice round, and play their actual match on Tuesday. But they were the conference champions. And can I talk about something else real quick?
You can talk about anything you want to.
Okay. I thought of this. I know I've confessed this. We've always worried about having stuff to talk about when I come over here. So somehow we manage, though, don't we?
It pulls through.
It pulls through, yeah. So I got thinking about something yesterday. When I first became athletic director 5 years ago, I kind of wanted to start our school year off with a challenge to our athletes. And I challenged them. We competed in 10 varsity sports, and I challenged them to win 5 conference championships. 4. And they won 5 over the course of the year. And I mean, what a great testimony to our student athletes to win 5 out of 10 conference titles. And the others, they were usually in the top 3 or 4 or whatever. And I got to think about this. We have 1 varsity sport down this year, and that's golf. And we've got 1 conference title, and then a runner-up on the other one. So if we can finish strong in football and volleyball, we're off to a great start. Anyway, so volleyball, that's the big thing also going right now. And I had Coach Martin. She's going to come on the show next week. Okay. And I'll either bring her with me or we should both be here. But I had her, I said, you got to type up what's going on so I know exactly. And our team is 13-6, and we are currently in 4th place in the conference, which is enough to get us to state. But you want to go to state as a 1 or a 2.
Right.
Because it's all about seeding. Anyway, so tonight we're at Conway St. Joseph, and they're the number 1 team in the conference right now. If we can go down there and force a split, we move up to 3rd. If we can sweep, we move up to 2nd. So if we get swept, we stay right where we're at, no change. So there's really kind of that's kind of a win-win situation. I mean, if we can go down there and split, though, that'd be a good thing. Then we follow that up with Quitman, ICC, and Marshall in the next couple of weeks. And if we can win 3 out of 4 of those, which we believe we can, that puts us in the 2 seed. And that's a really good spot. You know, when you go to state in any sport and you're a 1 or a 2 versus being a 3 or a 4, there's a lot of difference. And there's a lot of difference in how you mentally approach it. Hey, we're the top seed. You know, we're supposed to be better. So we're really looking forward to the next few games here. And we've also got Guy Perkins coming up, and Coach Martin wanted me to mention this. Our volleyball team does like for September, they do a food drive for our food pantry closet in Yellville, and so far this month they have raised $457 and 182 different food items that are going to be put into that. So we're, you know, kind of give a shout out to our girls volleyball team for that. And then Thursday, they're asking everyone to wear orange as in support for the food rally. So that's what's going on with volleyball. I know I read through that real fast, but there was a lot there to go.
Orange.
Wear orange, yes. You know, and they'll do you know, some football teams and volleyball teams will do the pink in October for breast cancer awareness.
Right.
Just one of those things.
So you've got volleyball going on. You've got golf tournament going to wrap up your golf season. What's next for Yellville Summit?
Well, and speaking of golf, we have 2 girls on the golf team that will turn around as soon as their golf match is over on Tuesday and go play volleyball Tuesday night. Okay? And we talk all the time
Hopefully
about
it's close.
Yeah. Well, it's not as close as we'd like for it to be, but we'll hustle and get everything done. But, you know, you talk about all the time sharing athletes, and that's just how we do it. The other 2 are cheerleaders, and they'll be cheering the next night. So, anyway, you know,
there are very few single
few
sport athletes at Yellville Summit.
Yes, very few. You know, we got basketball coming up. That's the next big thing, and we got 5 weeks of see, we're 4-1 in football right now. We've got 5 weeks left, and then we have an open week at the very last week of the season, which hopefully, if things go right, you know, we're in the playoffs, and we have that 10th week off to kind of heal up and rest and prepare for our opening playoff week. And our goal is to host a playoff game this year. That took a hit Friday night. You know, we needed to win that one, but that is still our goal. And even if we don't, you know, we'll go on the road and play, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Be good to be back in the playoffs. Hope we can pull that off. And if we can get our volleyball girls to state, perhaps they could win a district title in there. It'd be nice. Again, Conway St. Joe stands in the way, and you know, they're kind of a volleyball powerhouse.
So will there be a conference tournament before the state tournament?
Yes, we'll have that second week of October, and the third week of October. Third week is senior high volleyball tournament. We'll have that conference tournament. Then the fourth week they'll have the state tournament.
So how many teams make it to your district tournament?
There's 8 teams in our district. 4 will make it, and we are currently number 4.
Right.
And
then they take the top 2 out of the district to go to state? How does that work?
No, the top 4 out of district will go to state.
The top 4 out of the district, okay.
And you'll go, again, there based on 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we believe we can be a 2 or a 3. Well, we believe we can be a 1, but again, you have to slay the giant in front of you, kind of like Pulaski Academy. That's what Conway St. Joseph is in volleyball.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's going on, and then again, you know, we have the athletes going back and forth. Basketball season, we won't fully crank up till football season is completely done. We can play some girls games. We'll do that. Have some junior high games, but we won't play any senior high boys games until our boys done playing football, because out of 15 people on our basketball team, 6 of them are football players. So
yeah,
we have to kind of wait for them to get over there too.
How many non-football teams are in your conference?
Most of them.
For basketball.
Most of them. And it's a huge disadvantage, and thank you for bringing that up. Eureka Springs does not play football. Carter does not play football. Haas Hall, Rogers, Haas Hall, Bentonville do not play football. Greenland does play football. Who am I leaving out? The Christian school, North Arkansas Christian, or
Lighthouse Christian?
No, not Lighthouse. This is one in Fayetteville.
In Fayetteville. Okay.
Something Christian Academy, or I can't think of it. But anyway, no, they do not play football. So when we play our first basketball game, they've usually played 8 to 10 basketball games already. And it takes us it takes a couple of weeks to kind of get in the groove. That is, I'm sure it affects us a little bit. By the end of the season, we've improved quite a bit after you get those first few games out. But it puts you at a disadvantage early in the season, especially Lifeway Christian. Thank you. Yeah. Excellent basketball program too. So once we get through that, then we kind of the playing field levels out a little bit. But it's tough the first few weeks, and you can tell our guys are.
Yeah, if you don't think that makes a difference in how they perform, it gives them they need a little bit of time first just to chill, and then to come out and start playing basketball, get that mindset shifted over. If you don't think it makes a difference in how they can perform,
we'll have a lot of foul out first 2 weeks. That's just what they're used to.
I tried to play basketball in the 7th grade.
I tried in the 7th grade for a week.
John Bogart was the coach. Do you know John Bogart?
I know the name.
Okay, so John Bogart was the coach, and we played Morrilton. Morrilton just beat the fire out of our 7th grade, and they were really physical, really physical.
Right.
So me and a couple of buddies of mine went in, talked to Coach Bogart, and we all sat down in front of his desk, said, "Coach, we'd like to play basketball." And he said, "Culpepper, you're okay. Swan, you're okay. Rectonwell, you better stick to football because basketball is not a full contact sport."
There you go.
So I never played basketball again in my life.
I was never, and I like to watch it, but I was never. It's one of those things that secretly I'd like to be good at, but it's just not going to happen. Not in the cards.
Just not there.
No. My basketball experience in 7th grade, the best players are on the court. And then based on how good you are is how close you sit to the coach so he can grab you and put you in. I sat on the row behind. I'm not making this up. Me and one of my other football friends. So it's like the 5 on the court, 6 or 7 on the bench, and we didn't have enough seats on the bench, so like 3 or 4 of us sat behind him. And when we told him we were going back to off-season football, he said we were making a wise decision.
A wise decision.
I think we were just in the way.
Coach, does Yellville Summit have esports?
We do. You know what? We just started that last year. Was our first year to have esports. It's under the direction of a lady named Tina Ply. She does a fantastic job. And this is still kind of a new thing for me. I'm not fully on top of this. Mm-hmm. In fact, I was just on the phone with the AAA Friday about how to treat esports as far as like physicals and things like this, and they said you treat it like band as far as stuff like that goes. But it's it's kind of in between not a sport and a sport. As far as paperwork and things like that I'm concerned with goes. I don't know how we did last year. I can't remember, but I know it was our first year and we competed in several. Do you call those a meet? A match?
Don't know.
I don't either. Again, this is all new to me.
Events.
There you go. And so it's one of those things I'm trying to get a better grasp on and would like to go, be a observer at sometime.
One of these Mondays, you need to bring your esports coach in, and we'll talk about that.
I can do that.
Because I don't know anything about it. Do you, Scooter?
I don't know.
Well, this lady is an expert, and she runs the show, and she actually did this at another school too. So this is her second or third go round with esports. She teaches robotics and computer stuff at our school, so it kind of goes hand in hand right there.
We've got about 30 seconds left, so let's recap what's happening this Friday.
Okay, this Friday, football homecoming versus Melbourne. It is going to be a slobber knocker, as they say. Huge playoff implications on the line. Our head coach was formerly an assistant at Melbourne, so that just adds a little bit to the
want to for them for sure.
Right, to the want to. Our kids they're mad now. They got beat Friday and they're mad about it. So they've got something to prove, and that can carry you a long ways.
There you go, Coach. We appreciate you coming in on Mondays, and we look forward to it each and every week. And you've been watching The Morning Show on XL7 TV. We'll be back tomorrow.